Hello to the fine citizens of Martinaise and Revachol. Today it's Officer Tendy and Officer Business coming at you with a let's play of sorts. Basically, I think this is a very fun game. I love Disco personally, and I thought it would be really cool here to have Harry play the game because Harry is a very interesting kind of person. I mean that in the best way possible, and I think that this world is not ready for him.
We will see.
So, you get to create a character. Obviously, we're gonna create our own because I don't think you fit in necessarily any of these archetypes. So obviously, start off.
Okay.
I can put all the stats to 1 just to start. So we have 8 points to put into any of these stats. I will say, physique gives you health, and psyche gives you like what's it called? Sanity, I guess. So you don't want those at 1 necessarily because, like, I mean, granted though, I would say you are 1 bad day away from a mental breakdown.
What, me or the character?
You.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah.
So 1 physique or 1 psyche isn't exactly inaccurate.
Yeah. Well, you know, I'm holding on.
I think definitely you're good in the physique.
I'm certainly wired.
Honestly, actually though, you are a pretty sensitive and emotional person, so I would say that you have decent psyche. And now it just comes down to, do you think you have better motorics or intellect? Which, personally, I would probably say motorics because you're really good at the guitar and like hand-eye coordination stuff.
I would disagree with both.
Well,
I'm decent with my hands, and I'm like a terminal dipshit. So
all right.
I don't know.
How do you feel about
intellect's gotta be low.
How do you feel about this? 1 intellect, 3 psyche, 5 physique, and 3 motorics.
Sure. I mean, yeah, whatever. We're doing melee. Let's go.
So there's not really combat in the game, but you will have, like, there is boss fights, but it's I call it verbal combat because it's more like you're having an argument with someone, and depending on how this argument goes, you could lose health or you could lose sanity. And there is, like, you know, you'll have dialogue options where it's like, punch this dude in the face, and that is a strength check. And these are
I like the way you describe that because it just makes me think that we're just having rap battles with randos.
Kind of. You can talk to a big supremacist and debate him on advanced race theory.
Yeah, I'm good. That doesn't sound like a good time.
Okay, so these are the 24 stats, and as I said, these skills will all each of these skills acts as an NPC. You can understand what a good amount of them are just based off of the name, but if you want, we can cut this down. If you want to know what any of them are, just ask.
I mean, I'm not too bothered. I'm just gonna pick the one that sounds the coolest.
All right, so logic: wield raw intellectual power and deduce the world. Encyclopedia: call upon all your knowledge. Produce fascinating trivia. Do you just want to skip the intellect ones?
I mean, do I get 1 per thing?
So you get to pick 1 overall. Picking your signature skill will give that skill a boost of 1. So as you level up, you can put points into these skills. It's a little confusing at first. So, all right, so take electrochemistry here. Electrochemistry starts at level 5, and it has 5 dots, which means that you can level it up 5 times. So you can max your electrochemistry at 10. Whereas Encyclopedia up here, you can only max that at 2 unless you use drugs and clothing.
Okay. What's electrochemistry then?
Go to the party planet, love and be loved by drugs. Electrochemistry is the animal within you, the beast longing to be unleashed to indulge and enjoy. It enables you to take drugs with fewer negative side effects. It also enables you to better investigate lurid matters. If you need to understand a chemical breakdown, or talk to someone blasted out of their mind, or understand sexual dynamics, electrochemistry is there to guide you. At high levels, electrochemistry makes you a man of unrestrained pleasure. An unrepentant Lothario who leers at people with a bottle of speed and a plastic bendy straw in either hand. But with a low electrochemistry, you'll be too innocent to be effective. Without a working knowledge of drugs and sex, the city will be difficult to understand.
Send it.
I had a feeling you would like electrochemistry.
Yeah, this seems interesting.
Okay, and with that, we're into the game. So, and if you, like, you'll see an NPC, like, pay attention to how NPCs are named, because sometimes they'll be named abstract shit, because it's not actually an NPC, it's like the character's body talking to him.
Oh, right.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. You're conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever.
A crazy deep voice.
Never, ever.
And you can see the dialogue options well enough to read them, right?
Mm. Yeah. Do you think this guy's like a honk shoe or a honk me?
He's definitely a honk shoe.
You think so? Fair enough. Do you think he's like one of those that wears like the stupid like caps? Or is he the type where like a feather like lands on his mouth and just goes up and down till he wakes up?
Feather, definitely.
Yeah. Alright. I see the vision.
Hell yeah.
Alright, wait, I don't want you to have any dude anymore. Ever, never ever. I guess option 1. Yeah, never
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Simply
An
keep
inordinate amount of time passes.
I wish I
It is
could.
utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
My ex-wife. Yeah, no, I'm curious about what he means by that. Option 3.
An
So I had an
awareness
ex.
creeps up on you.
So now
A
this is your
mass
limbic system talking
lies
to you.
hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
And I know you're curious about the ex-wife, so no.
I am, so option 2. Yeah.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
You know, I'm a big fan of David Tennant, so I've got to go Alan Z.
Alright, nothing down
the
to
one
fuck
Doctor
all,
Who.
Borough.
Hell yeah. I'm sorry, being time. I don't really care. Option 1. I
Do you
guess.
want me to upgrade that
I'm
to a
letting you just kind
one-way
of enjoy
trip,
it,
sir?
but that basically is the dialogue option to stay in this little conversation.
Yeah, no, I like his voice. I want to hear what he has to say.
Alright, don't stop singing, keep
don't
singing,
stop
sing me the song
singing.
of
The
death.
song of death
Yeah.
is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
I got that disco
Like a
fever,
fly
baby.
to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain
Also, once you
and
see our character, I want you to
undignified
come up with a voice for him
suffering
to
is
read
firing
dialogue.
up again.
Sure.
It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Okay, I'm recording with Harry, so give me a minute.
Just giving that some audio space. But
Yeah, so-
I guess option 1.
The stench of
Mother
liquor
help me.
rises from your mouth, and with it,
Ooh.
an ungodly headache.
Yeah, he sounds like Winnie the Pooh with just the worst hangover.
Yeah. So have you been able to figure out what's going on yet? Because I think this is a really
I'm
cool way to...
assuming like a alcohol poisoning or some shit.
So I think this is a really cool way to represent this. So Harry just blacked. This is him waking up after a night of like blackout binge drinking. Because yeah, this is what this shit feels like. You wake up and you're just kind of having abstract thoughts, and then you start to feel your body, and you're like, oh god, what the fuck can I do? And like you're slowly coming to.
Okay, understood. Alright, help someone cut my head off. It's time to murder the rest of me. Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth? Option 1.
A fiery
I
streak
did it for
penetrates
you.
your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
What's my gun off real quick? Oh. There he is.
This is Mr. Harry.
Is he? Oh, he's
Yeah, he
wearing
doesn't have
pants.
wear on.
Alright, I was gonna say he's got his knob out. Or...
I do have a setting turned on, so it'll kind of like, see how the pants are like kind of lightly highlighted? This is the like holding tab to highlight shit, so I'm just gonna walk around holding tab. Make sure to, you know.
Can we not put on
Oh
pants?
yeah, no, obviously we don't have to. Do you want to wear? Do you want to put any
Yeah,
other
it's
clothes
like,
on?
yeah, the shirt. Like we'll shirt cock it because Winnie the Pooh gave me inspiration.
Let's grab the jacket or the shirt, because clothes also do give you buffs, like little stat buffs. I forget what all of these do. Oh yeah, like the shirt. It's just all like plus and minuses to your skills. So you kind of have to clown suit depending on like the conversation you're going into. It's really funny. How about the tie?
Yeah, it's just not. Yeah, we'll do the tie. You gotta be presentable.
This
like a
fan has
businessman.
2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
So we can roll savoir-faire and you know, have to pass a check of 10, or we can investigate the other dialogue options and see if that'll make that easier.
Send it. Option 1.
You
What are the
swoop up
chances?
and catch the tie. Snap,
Hell yeah.
it's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie, with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Yeah, leave. Don't need to do nothing more.
Well, let's put it on.
Is it
Oh, it's already on.
alright?
Gives us a +1 to Inland Empire. We're looking good so far.
Yeah, and this is how I show up to most business meetings.
I know we can. Where's the shoe at? Oh, it's over there. Okay.
Just shoes and no pants
yeah.
is how we do it. The green shoe. Damn.
And I'm just gonna like.
What's that on the floor that you moused over?
Looks like.
We're at the tape while song was playing. Oh, okay. To down and left.
Out the
What's
bottom.
that?
Yeah.
Is that the pizza? Oh. Well,
It's a magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red.
oh, nice.
And also, just like if I see
Alright.
something in the environment like this, I'll click on it just for the sake of like fleshing out stuff for the viewer.
Like broken
The
glass.
window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
So would you just look out the window, or would you try and figure out what happened?
Probably assess the damage.
What do you mean, assess the
'cause I'm gonna
damage?
lose my deposit.
How would you do that? What are you even trying to do?
Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, leave. Didn't realize it was so out of my out of my
That's
reach
what I
there.
love too. Is like if you fuck up a check, your mind literally just insults you. You must value privacy. The door's been locked from the inside.
Oh. I mean, yeah, unlock it. Is there a way to...
Okay.
Do we have a key?
So I wasn't gonna mention
Or-
it because I had read that you could possibly do this, but so the key is in the pants, and I've read stories about players locking themselves out of their rooms because they didn't put the pants on. We can take the pants off though.
Oh.
I think we just need to
mean,
grab the key.
I guess just send it, yeah.
You hear
we
a
just-
jingle.
If you see that little circle
Keys
up here
are
above your head,
clinking in the
it's
pocket
like
of
your
your
character like
flare-cut
noticing something in the
pants.
moment, like their innate senses, you know, like perception, hearing. You hear the jingle of the keys.
It
Gotcha.
says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium keyring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Oh, real quick, before
Alright.
we leave, let's give you a good
Yeah.
look at our protagonist. Hold on. Because notice how we don't have a character portrait in the bottom? It's going to change in a second.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink.
A mirror.
In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays
As
from
you
the
do.
base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Yeah, white
As you
mirror.
slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there.
Inland Empire is your
and you will
imagination,
never
by the way.
unbecome it.
Okay. Yeah, I don't care. White mirror. I gotta live with it
Behold,
anyway. It's- Oh.
you have no idea
He
who
looks
this
nice.
thing is, do you?
mean, he's got a good like mutton chop thing going on.
Superstar.
It's some kind of superstar. Yeah, send it.
It appears
That's
you're
what I was
also
talking about with like
dead.
the cop appetites.
There's
You
clearly
pick enough
rigor
of those
mortis
dialogue
on your
options, and you'll
face.
just refer
Oh,
to yourself
wait.
as a superstar
Is that
cop
an
and like a
expression?
celebrity.
Are you trying to make an expression
yeah.
with that face? Why?
So I'm assuming it's because you're a superstar.
Wait, because I'm not making it. The face making itself. I have no idea. Yeah.
Please
someone.
stop.
Yeah.
It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Nah, this is what superstars do.
Dude, I feel like I'm being called out by this game. It's like,
You can't.
how does
can
it
you?
know what I think?
It's like it's not even voluntary anymore.
You see why I thought
You've
that this
worn
would be
that
a
grin
really
into
good,
your
fun
face,
game to play with
and
you?
now it won't come off.
Yeah.
Also, what do you think Mr. Harry here sounds like? There is a theory people have that the narrator we hear is Harry's voice because it's supposed to be like him reading stuff.
Oh, should I go deeper then? I mean, I'll try. I guess I'm not a
You
voice
don't have
actor.
to. No, just
so,
do what you think would be funny.
Yeah, what's going on, Bev? I mean, that's the same as every.
What does
voice I
it
do.
even
I don't
mean?
know.
What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's incomprehensible, suggestive.
You
Insinuation,
can test it here. Just read out the
sympathetic.
dialogue option.
Superstar.
You should check yourself for a pulse, superstar. From here, it looks like a cadaverous spasm.
Yeah, nah, I'm not doing
Good call. Go ahead and try something if you like. Or, stop staring into the mirror.
I kind of want to keep the
it's
expression.
Yeah, he's having a good time. I'm into it. Oh, jeez, hang on, my chair just.
No worries. I'm also gonna you're gonna see that quick save thing pop up a lot because I've spent like 20 minutes making a character, planning out how I'm gonna do the run, only to fucking have Harry kill himself because I like ripped on a bottle 5 minutes in.
As you do.
All right, we got our key now, so we can leave.
Sure. All right, pants off. Hell yeah.
All right, we can talk to this fine lady over here or explore down here.
Yeah, I mean, she's a neighbor. She must know me.
Hello, officer.
Hello.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown,
Can I borrow
and
a
her
doll
face
off you?
is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
And your bloated face away from her beauty. These are both bad.
This is the only one
I
that
guess-
actually pursues conversation.
Alright, the officer. Am I a military personnel?
No.
Then why did you call me an officer?
Because you're a police
You're
officer,
being
sir.
really aggro. I mean, option 3 is insane, but
The thing is, you can be like that, and people are just gonna be like, "All right." It's fucking great. It's so funny. There's an interaction.
send
There's
it.
an interaction
Yeah.
when we get downstairs that I
Okay,
really
cool.
hope you get.
I won't.
It's getting good. Yeah, I need to be alarmed. I was just getting into character.
Okay, give me a minute.
Okay.
Whoa! Something wants to come out of you. A bit of vomit. Thankfully, you keep it down, because your body does not control you.
Fair enough. I kind of think it's funny. Just projectile
Sir,
off to
That
just.
would be good.
You've been
being a
here for
dickhead.
3 days. On official police business, as you put it.
And what business
Couldn't
is that?
say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Oh god, the highlighted one is just.
If you see
good.
one that's highlighted, it's a check. And
It's a low chance of success.
and if you see the +1, depending on the dialogue options you take, you'll get pluses or minuses. Because we say, goddamn right, I'm a policeman, you get a +1. In another run, I had one where I was like, what? I'm a cop? Who would let me be a cop? And I had a minus to this check.
What are the other options?
I should get
I
going.
remember being a cop.
Oh yeah, if you say this, it gives you a minus to that check.
Okay, I'm gonna push that out of my mind because I don't want bias for this. Not to
No, yeah, fair
say
enough. My
no,
bad.
but, no. This is not you. I just want to be true to this. So, I mean, this guy's a piece of shit. So,
Tried the
you
expression.
know, I think yeah, send 2. 28%
Okay.
isn't high, but there's a chance.
So you mean 3?
The words have
Yeah, I
already
gotta get
left
higher
your
than a
mouth.
3.
All right, read it, man.
Oh. I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on. Say it again.
She seems fun.
I like Class. Yeah, she's one of my favorite characters.
Yeah. I guess send it, she asked. So I said it one of those.
No. You see, that's not what you said. You said... Come
I
on,
also think the
man.
voice acting
Pretty
is really
please.
good.
One more time.
Yeah, it is. I said I want to fuck with you.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cup are you?
3 is a little realistic for me. So.
I know, honey. After this conversation. So 3,
2.
2. Or,
No, 2.
Okay,
I was
that's
like-
cool.
you don't want to be the sorry
Or
cop. Is
if I
that
can
too
just
real?
maybe ask you
Nuh-uh.
to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
Yeah, I sincerely think I'm a superstar. It's a theory I'm developing.
I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise,
Otherwise, what?
it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
What she means by that?
I'm kind of into her.
Oh, dude, I get it.
Yeah.
Me too.
And for the
Yeah.
record, no, I didn't do it.
I'm gonna have to end the
It's
recording
fun.
for a little bit.
Yes. I'm now recording. So I guess we count down. I'll follow you so we can.
And I'm just gonna put the clips together, so we're not gonna
3,
do like
2,
an intro for this.
1. All right, recording.
So do you want to get the other shoe or do you want to go
Roll.
downstairs? Oh, some money on the counter over here. Would you just grab random cash?
Okay. Oh, I mean, yeah, take the cash.
Hell yeah. Alright.
Absolutely.
Do you want the other shoe or do you want to go solo shoe?
Is the shoe in sight of like leaving
Not
the room?
currently, no. Actually, that's meta knowledge. My bad.
Yeah, then nah.
Also, we can run, but I feel like, you're a pretty leisurely person. You take your time, do it in stride.
Yeah, just.
Would you
having a
give a
walk.
fuck about a newspaper?
I mean, if I don't remember.
Yeah, because
anything,
like
I
you
think
don't
I
know where
would.
you are,
Yeah.
who you are, what day it is, what year it is. You don't even know what fucking planet you're on.
Yeah.
This is the weekend edition of the. Oh,
Weekend edition. It's satirical newspaper.
I thought like for stuff like that, I could
Yeah,
narrate
yeah,
it because like
Trumplin.
it could be like me being your little like your inner voice.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, exactly.
the devil on my shoulder. You're the devil I know.
I'm curious what your opinion on Kim is gonna be. I'm not gonna tell you anything about him, but I'm curious.
My fucking chair is broken.
Yep.
Hang on.
Sorry, folks. Herald Business is experiencing technical difficulties.
Yes, my chair's broken. Like, one of the arms fell off like a year ago, and the other one is like every couple
Oh, I
minutes
feel that.
it just falls
So-
off.
You remember the gamer chair I had at my grandparents' house that I brought to Leo's with me? That thing was
I do.
fucking destroyed by the end of it. So it was missing an armrest. The other one constantly fell off. And the springs that held the backup were completely fucked. So the chair was a permanent, like, back 45-degree angle. What I had to do, because I didn't have like a desk or anything, and I had to have my laptop on top of my dresser to be able to fucking dink my neighbor's Wi-Fi. I would stack the chair full of pillows, pull out the top drawer on my dresser, and use that as an armrest, and then just play on top of my dresser. It worked.
Hey,
Yeah.
You go with the
It
punches.
fucking worked.
Yeah.
I was playing Zomboid with and fucking Hearts of
Hey,
Iron with
yeah,
Thomas.
Hey, nice. I mean, fucking even
Exactly.
cowgirls get the blues.
And yeah, I'm just gonna cut this bit out of the recording
I don't know
while
what
you're
the fuck
figuring
that
out your
means.
technical difficulties. Also, I love the pseudonyms I've given us: Tendy and Harold Business.
I'll take it. Whatever. All right.
Okay.
I mean, I'm ready when you are.
Alright, so what immediately would you interact with upon coming down here? I mean, we got a stage, a door, we got a dude behind the counter, a board.
I mean, for me, I'd probably like make myself known first and like talk to the dude in
This
the
one
room.
or over there? Okay.
Yeah. Well, the first dude I
A
saw.
man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
I wouldn't go in with like option one because that's like too aggro. Just like
Yeah, I was
out
about to say,
gates, probably three.
you would ask
No,
for a
I'm
drink,
not the bartender.
Yeah.
I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah. Matching his energy is like I sense you're not a fan of mine.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
So not only am I a hero, cop, I'm also a hero. Sorry, fuck that up. Whatever.
Yes, you are. A real decorated
What
hero.
did I do?
What did you not do? First you took the body down, then you solved the murder, then you didn't trash my hostel room. Maybe you even negotiated the strike.
You know, look, I don't really know what to say. I'm tempted to go option 3 because, you know, he's not being, you know, the most agreeable person.
You're not being nice to an officer of the
Yeah,
law.
but also it's like, you know, I assume I just blacked the fuck out and don't remember anything. So my initial instinct just is like a real person. Like, I'm gonna apologize. I don't know what I did, but this guy's like a shithead, and I think we're like committing to the superstar bit. So I think,
Yeah.
I mean, no, 3 is gonna make him be more sarcastic, isn't it? Yeah, fuck it, aggro 2. Yeah.
Two? All right.
You're right, you didn't, and it's only taken you 3 days not to.
What have I been? Well, I've been doing all that time. Have you seen me around?
No, I haven't seen you around. I'm not always here.
Look at the stuffed bird. Yeah.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
Blue-footed booby.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it.
For example, of how
likely on a
the different
wall.
skills come into play. I did a run with like High Encyclopedia, and Encyclopedia actually pulled up here and was like, "This is what type of bird this is."
Something about it makes you feel bitter.
So this bird pisses you off.
Understood. What happened to the bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Yeah, I'm not talking to my buddy
Why
right
don't you
now.
go and talk to him, okay?
Yeah, 2.
So I'm a
He
yeah.
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Dart, the cafeteria manager.
So he's just not up with my shit anymore.
Yeah, I think he's not feeling it right
Alright.
now.
Yeah, the bloke in the corner, I guess.
So this is my personal favorite character in the
Okay.
game.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. You.
All right.
As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Esprit de corps, by the way, is your connection to your police precinct and your kind of ability to be a cop and your instinct of the law and that kind of idea.
Okay, understood.
So this is basically you just recognizing that you can trust this dude.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a slave to societal convention, so I would just shake his hand because he put it out.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your
He sounds
name.
nice.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
Yeah, conceptualize. I'm Sharkeisha Bonqueef. What's up?
Concentration makes you
shit.
squint your eyes. Your name should be deep gold and orange,
I haven't
like a
passed that check
forest
before.
fire looming on the horizon, but mixed with the stench of liquor rising from your breath. You're 2 steps closer to it, but there are still many to go.
I guess, yeah, just the whimsy. It is not yet time.
Okay then. It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Yeah, I'd probably just like bullshit. So yeah, one. You mean him?
If you don't mind, we should talk
Yeah,
to
you did
him
just talk to
again.
him. You're telling
Ask
the
him
truth.
for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean.
He says to
Have
a
you
man
mapped
with no
out the
hands.
initial
I
interviews?
know no one's mentioned it yet.
I think they do. I think they mentioned if you go fully nude.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
We'll have to change when we get out of the conversation because you can't change clothes in conversations because they do change your stats.
Oh, okay.
Same way as you can't save when conversation, so you can't like save scum like that. You have to do it at the start of conversation, which let me tell you, that shit gets real frustrating when you're trying to like save scum because it's like I keep failing a check that's 3 checks deep into this conversation, and then I fail the first one and have to restart. Then I fail the second one. It's a
You
whole
gotta
thing.
get a real
It's
good
just better to
roll.
not save scum in
Yeah.
this game. Yeah, it's the kind of game where you just want to roll with your failures anyways.
Yeah, I mean, I have. Yes. I
Right.
hit the wrong one.
And the
Oh, shit.
interviews? Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
Look, man, yeah.
I like that, but I think for something so like obviously just like not true, I'm just gonna to be honest, no.
So, the body is still in the tree.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice.
I think this system
It
is
is
so cool
obvious
of like
you would have preferred
the
for
like
the body to
abstract
no
body
longer be
concepts
in the
as like
tree.
a party
Yeah,
member.
it was interesting. I like it.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
You got here 3 days ago.
Gotcha.
What a shame. Get to it now. Rip that body down from the tree.
Physical instrument is your physical strength and like your desire to fuck shit up.
Okay.
Like if you get into combat, physical instrument is gonna be what's rolled.
Understood. Yeah, I'll rip it down.
After it's been up in a tree for that long, any kind of ripping is inadvisable.
And then you can just be like, what if I told you I'm,
I'm
not
thinking
really a
about
cop?
it just to like see how he reacts.
You wanna do
fuck
it?
it, send it.
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
Voice acting in this game is so
Yeah, I
good.
like his voice. He seems like so zen. And he's just like calm.
I love Kim. He's so
Yeah.
cool. There's something fun I want to point out when we get out of this
Sure.
conversation.
How can you be so sure from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the Citizens Militia on your sleeve and on your back. I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
What's strange is like I understand he's supposed to be like South Asian, but
Yeah, it's kind of like this universe's equivalent because like no real world race exists in this. Even like the supremacist you meet later on, he's talking about the races in this. So he's like, he's talking about like I'm trying to remember like the races that he talks about. We'll meet him
Yeah,
relatively
it's just
soon.
like that. There are parts where he has like little lilts and like the way he's talking, where it sounds almost French. This is strange.
Yeah, because that's what I said. Of like every character in this sounds either kind of like vaguely British or like Eastern European.
That's interesting. Person name. It's probably okay then. Just roll with it.
He nods.
All right.
Yeah, let's get going.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
I only have the one. Yeah.
You mean you don't have a badge?
Oh, that's fun. So when you're wearing pants, it says check your pockets, but it says check your undies.
Pretend you found it. I have my. Yeah, two. It's like, I have my badge.
Oh, if you didn't have your badge, then that would be very bad. You would need to report it on my shortwave. But since you do have it, we can go straight to the task at hand.
Yep.
All right, come on now. If he hasn't said anything about your lack of pants, no one will. You're only hurting yourself by not
I
wearing
get
them.
fucked. Continue.
Yeah, fuck off,
Yeah.
Felicia.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
So you said how Kim was like super zen. If you look at his character portrait, he looks very similar to the character portrait for Composure. As well as, he's a very clear-cut and like by-the-books dude. So notice how Inland Empire is this big circle with all the shit inside of it. He just has this pure white circle inside of it to represent the lack of Inland Empire. He's more logical and more straightforward.
I like that. He's just a sensible.
And there's
dude.
another kid later on who he looks exactly like the picture for Half-Light, and it matches his personality very well. And Half-Light's like your fight or flight response and just that innate like should I be here reaction.
Okay. Cool. I guess just through the door there. Yeah, it's highlighted. So.
Oh, well, we got to talk to Gart
Right, yeah.
first with Kim.
The man
I
with
think
the
he literally doesn't
unimpressive
let you leave.
beard
He's like, "Get yourself
notices you
to
approaching.
Gart."
Okay.
He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
Gart.
God.
You run this place.
I like how me, you, and Maya all did it.
That's a fun.
Yes.
That's a fun name to say.
I am Kim
Hello.
Kitsuragi from Precinct
Gart's a
57.
shithead.
This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
I mean, okay. So I think I only dislike him because you play this game from the perspective of Harry, but to be completely honest, he's 100% in the right. This cop shows up, blackout drunk, doesn't solve a crime, and trashes his hotel room.
Yeah. I mean, I've worked in hotels and I've only had one guy that like trashed it, but he also died. And
Oh, shit.
yeah, it was weird like filling out an incident report with that because he was an old dude.
Remember someone OD'd when I was at Chick-fil-A? I didn't have to fill an
I was
incident
working there
report, but I
too
think
at the
my
time.
manager did.
Oh,
You were, yeah.
I wasn't on shift that day, but I remember you telling me it was like, holy
remember-
shit.
Yeah, dude, this shit was terrifying. For the viewers, real quick, I had just started working at Chick-fil-A. I was still in high school, and it's like my second week. I'm just standing next to the POS waiting to clock in, and it was right next to the bathroom. And this dude comes out of the bathroom, and he just sees me, so he's like, "Hey, I think some guy's ODing in your bathroom." And yeah, some guy was fucking ODing in our bathroom. I got my manager, and he showed me a picture of the dude that he took. The dude like fell into the wall and was like twisted up like a pretzel and like fucking dark red.
I think you showed me that.
I mean, I know an
picture, yeah.
ambulance picked him up. I think so. I know an ambulance picked him up, and I don't know what happened after that.
Yeah. I mean, it's Florida, you know. It is what it
Yeah.
is. That shit can happen.
Yeah,
I
honestly.
mean, my first
Okay,
couple weeks there, fucking
go on.
there was a party at the club like next door, and
Yeah, I remember it was the library
I got
place.
thrown up on and saw titties in the same night. It was great.
Oh yeah, I thought that was at Steak and Shake for
Oh,
some
that was
reason.
Chick-fil-A. But yeah. Anyway, sorry to get sidetracked.
Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation. So joining me from Precinct 41, he looks to you, realizing he still doesn't know your name. Harbinger of Ruin. What is golden orange like?
Yeah.
Harbinger of
I'm the
Ruin.
Harbinger of Ruin.
What?
The gloaming. I am it.
Yeah. That would just be fucking weird.
I have no idea what that means.
I've been to the.
Human experiment will soon be over. Cafeteria manager. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Dude, the apocalypse cops options are
Yeah,
so
I'm just
good.
gonna fuck with him. I hate this guy. It's
What is this, a joke to you? Is this what you get when you call the police now? This guy? We've been waiting for a week
I'm
here.
not wearing pants,
Sir,
dude.
I understand your concern, but we are here to do a job. And for us to
Makes
do
the
it,
scene so much
I need you
better.
to stay calm.
Yes, of course.
I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene, but it also took you a while to call us. It was you who placed the call, correct?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Oh.
This is the
You
easiest I've
said you
gotten that
just
phone
got
number.
here. From where?
I thought it was going to be
Are you a
more
local?
voice lines.
What, of Martinaise? No.
Normally
I
there
live in
is.
Jamrock.
This is
I
one of the
only
conversations. This is one of the
sometimes
few
come here
conversations
to
where
keep
Kim
an
takes
eye on
more
the
of a front
place.
seat.
This is
I
just
don't mean
one of
that.
the
I mean,
many
he has like a
cafeterias I
paragraph to say, and
manage.
always had like a line.
Oh yeah, because a lot of it will be like the text will be like describing their physical actions and stuff because they can't animate a lot of that stuff on the models themselves.
Understood. Okay.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
Don't give a fuck where you work,
Yeah.
dude.
I didn't imply that. Detective,
Yeah, who, me?
I have everything. You?
Oh, you mean, do I have questions?
Yes, he means, do you have questions for me, like a police officer would?
Cafeteria manager is clearly agitated.
Yeah,
again.
who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
Did you kill him?
What are you, crazy? Of course I didn't kill him.
Suddenly you tense up. Blood is being pushed to your muscles. You should hound him on this. Hound him hard. The prey drive says.
Yeah, this guy's been a dickhead. Did you kill him, Gort?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
You can tell me, Gort. You killed him, right?
I didn't. I don't appreciate this. What is this?
Why did you have to kill him?
Do I have to answer him? Is this mandatory?
The lieutenant stands motionless. His expression unreadable.
Kim's just letting you do this.
Did he hurt you? Is that why? Did you get some kind of sick kick out of killing him?
What
You're
are
doing
you,
good,
an
man.
idiot? I told you I haven't killed anyone.
Anyone? Have you killed someone else then?
He ignores you. More. Press on. Push through.
Did you kill Sylvie?
Fuck you, man.
That's enough.
You can't. Sorry, you can't tell who the remark is aimed at. You or Gart.
Yeah. You've not entirely convinced me.
That's a real pity.
Why did Sylvie go away?
She went away because none of your business.
She pertains to the coming apocalypse.
Does she? Maybe she does. Maybe she pertains to the apocalypse. Sylvie is not here because I asked for her number. The dead body out back didn't help either, but it was mostly me. I hope you appreciate that.
I don't.
Thank you.
Didn't go well.
The lieutenant says. He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small
Yeah.
pocket.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
Oh, he hasn't mentioned that. I am a feminist. I guess
Yeah, 'cause I love it. You can play Harry in any way. You can be like super left and like, like you couldn't say that. That's racist. I'm a feminist. Or you can fascist Max and be a racist, misogynist piece
I
of
think
shit.
I'm like leading in the direction of just fucking with people.
It's
yeah.
really fun.
I just like to be thorough. Everything has something to do with everything. I don't know. I just went for it. You're right. Yeah, I mean, we're going there. Like, weird, like, I'm gonna fuck with you and I'm a prophesizer of the end or whatever, so probably option 3. So everything has something to do with
Okay.
everything.
Good for you. Was there something else? I'd like to get back to what I was
Where
doing.
exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there?
He points to the
First,
west.
you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Yeah, slip away. I'm not paying that. Fuck you. Yeah, 58. Send it.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if that's unnoticed.
As you
It
blow
just
this
ran.
joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
All right, now we can leave.
It's like a gentle saunter away. It's like you're unnoticed.
All right, so going to the body.
Okay.
Would you care to interact with that as we
No.
go past? Okay. Yeah, you'd just kind of be going straight for the body.
I mean, that's what he said. Yeah, kill this kid. We can't.
Smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes.
Yeah, it's
So,
fucking.
would you inspect the body or talk to the
I
children
talked to
first?
the child because
Children.
he's like tampering with evidence. It's...
Kuno's got this.
Boy throwing rocks at the dead body can't be older than 12.
Oh yeah, Nappa Kuno.
The developers of this game are Swedish, I want to say. So if you hear a different language like that, it's that language.
Hey kid, a word. Police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
Children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
Oh, this kid sucks. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. You can accuse Gart of calling you the F slur at one point, and Kim just goes, but you see, he didn't.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Yeah, I'm gonna make him like, you know, take responsibility, but whatever the fuck he just said. Like, hold on, what does that mean?
Yeah.
The kid is obviously high.
Oh, so if it doesn't have quotes around it, that's you asking, like, your brain. So you're asking, hold on, what does that mean? Is you asking perception
okay.
what that physical description meant. So it's telling you the kid is high.
Yeah.
But you wanted to call him out when he said, so it would be stop using
Yeah.
slurs.
Can't talk, pig. Shit's coming up strong. Throwing
He
rocks.
sounds northern.
Also, yeah, right? Also, I was going to point out, so look at Kuno's character portrait.
He's got a goatee.
You just look at it for a
Yeah.
second. That's just like the shadow on his shin. He's 12.
Oh, okay.
And then look at Half-Light. See the
To
similarities?
be honest, no. I don't really see it.
It's like the posing and like the general weight, like the kind of how his head is down. The face itself is different, but the posing of the body is very similar.
Okay.
It's easier to tell when you can see them side by side.
Shit coming up strong. That sounds good. Joyous. You should hang out with this kid and see what that juicy shit is all about.
So you got the desire to do drugs with this kid.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Kuno,
wouldn't. I
ride the
wouldn't hang out with
lightning,
kids. I hate
Kuno.
kids.
Kuno's riding it, see?
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck? Does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
Goddamn right he's not a gardener. He's an athlete. Every rock connects, making the battered corpse look just a little bit worse for wear.
Oh, that seems suspicious as fuck to say.
Yeah. I mean, he's just saying he's got good aim. It's just the way he says it. It's just weird.
Yeah.
I probably like. Look, I got questions for you. I don't got time for kids.
All right. Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
God, his voice is
I want to
annoying.
hit this kid.
You can punch him. You can
I'm
punch
going
Kuno.
to, if I get the option.
I forget how we get there, but we'll see if we get there naturally. I'm not gonna try and push it
Sure.
anyway.
I'm not gonna ask him about the body because he clearly already knows about it. He's throwing rocks and shit, and he's tampering.
He's also high off his ass, so you're not gonna get a straight answer.
I'm gonna try. I don't care who Kuno is, so option 2 is about the crime scene. You kids play often this year.
Right, Pig. This is where Kuno plays with his little wooden choo-choo. Fuck do you want with it?
We'll have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else. That's it.
Yeah, whatever. Kuno doesn't give a shit.
I guess I have to ask this
He
cunt.
spits over his shoulder, then looks back up at you.
I fucking hate this kid, dude. Option 1. I can't be asked to say it.
Shitload, Pig. What's your question?
Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno.
No, I don't really care him. He's a fine gent, but yeah, just I feel like I can do this. I don't like that the only option is but send it, see what happens.
Pig's choking. He's totally
Damn it.
choking.
Okay, so it's just I have to talk to Kim. All right.
Yeah, I think this is like the
If
early
I were
ones are a
to
little
want to waste my
leading,
time,
but as you
which
develop
I
your
do
skills
not,
more, you
I would
have
ask
more
them
confidence,
who
so-
he is, how he got there, and the usual.
Yeah, do you know who he was?
Kuno's fuck gimp. Kuno uses the fuck gimp for target practice.
End of conversation. Very strong. You should be this stoic.
A physical instrument is just like glazing this
Yeah.
kid.
Do you know how he got up there?
Probably climbed. Kuno was busy down the road when that shit went down.
So you didn't see it happening?
You heard Kuno. Kuno wasn't even in Martinaise. Kuno wasn't in Revachol. Kuno wasn't regional.
Okay, where'd you go then?
I don't know. Some fucking
He looks around, try to come up with something.
Mesk or I don't know. Some other place. Night City. Kuno was in fucking Night City.
That's the place from Cyberpunk.
Yeah, so, I mean, even without you saying that, I know he's fucking lying, so it's like, okay, about dead body.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
Kuno didn't smoke him if that's what you
Nah.
mean.
Oh, I misheard you.
No,
I'm
I,
sorry.
I changed my mind like the last second.
It'll be a little bit slower on picking them then.
Oh, that's all good, man. I don't know. Yeah, 3. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
Just a couple of pigs sniffing around in the dirt. That seems pretty fucking suspicious to Kuno.
I hate this
Yeah,
child.
you tell the faggoty
And
Kuno.
that cunt.
Oh yeah, they're both
so
awful.
more on this later.
Like, Kuno has a pretty cool character arc, but you gotta really invest in him
I
throughout the
couldn't
game.
give a
It's
shit.
not
Yeah,
worth it.
no, he can die. Yeah, we did more on this later. Right now, let's talk about someone else.
You're testing Kuno's patience
Just
here.
fucking mine
lost.
too, mate. I couldn't give a shit who Kuno is. I know it's him, but still. I want to discuss the body with you more.
That's so. Yeah, I will say this is I think this is just gonna pull up the dialogue options we just exhausted.
The fuck about
Yeah,
it?
okay.
It's because you can come back to him later, and once we have new information, there will be more dialogue here.
Hmm.
You're
So that's
testing.
why that
Get
that
lost.
dialogue path stays open. So this is like kind of like psychoanalyzing him, but this also you can kind of like fuck with him and shut him down by doing this, because this isn't you asking like, "Tell me, kid, who are you?" This is you being like, "So, kid, what's this character?"
Yeah, alright, go on then. Yeah. Who's Kuno?
Kuno's Kuno, pig?
The boy points to his chest with both thumbs.
Kuno. Primal. Violent.
Hmm. Yeah, no, he's been awful to me. Someone doesn't match it. It's like, it sounds like a rabid dog.
Yeah? Think about it. Think about that rabid Kuno shit.
Watch out, Kuno! He's trying to fiddle you! He's gonna put his hands on you!
Thing behind the fence starts squealing, shrill and violent like a fire alarm.
Help!
Fire
It's
alarm.
got Kuno! Help! Rape!
The sound gets louder as the child shouts at the windows overlooking the yard.
Help! He's got the Kuno, help!
So I will tell you a little bit. If you push this, I think this is how you get to punch
Yeah,
him.
I was gonna say just answer the questions anyway. I'm not like going into this
Help!
shit.
He's digging his
dick out!
Escalate, Kuno! His dick is out! You're afraid!
Pigs in here, Kuno! Somebody, please!
It's full blast now. The wind carries the message far and wide across Martinaise.
Look at his shit-eating grin.
There it is.
He knows there's nothing you can do to
Let
him.
me read the rest.
He's bullying you, and you are helpless.
Shut him down is the punch.
Kill him. Kill him now. He won't see death coming.
Yeah, 4.
All right.
58, send it. Didn't work.
When you see the red flash, we fail.
Hmm.
God
You
damn
didn't
it.
shut him down. Your fat fist didn't meet its target. Instead, it pulled you down with it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
embarrassing.
I'll match him then. It's like, ouch, my arm, my fucking knee.
Kuno can't believe this shit! Can no one stop the Kuno?
Can we hit him again?
Pig, Kuno thought you had this.
I think we can.
What
Or it's a
happened?
red check, so we can't
Kuno
retry it.
can't do anything now.
Do we have a gun?
Fucked your shoulder,
I'll say
fucked
it's,
your knee,
you can
fucked
shoot
your
him, but it's a
fat
game
body
over.
up.
I mean,
Because like you can push the limit with a lot of stuff, but murdering a child in broad daylight in front of 3 people, it's like you can't really get away
yeah, but
with
what
that.
if he's a cunt?
Well, I agree with you.
It's like,
Well, he deserves it.
It's like, Your Honor, in my defense, I was in goblin mode. It's
Yeah, the kid was an
Yeah.
asshole. Someone call an ambulance. I think I really hurt myself. That's hilarious.
I don't like using Kim. He seems really nice, but that's the only real option I have. He's just been observing, so
Yeah.
Kim, help me up.
No.
Okay.
Like, Kim is just gonna so Kim is gonna stand there and watch because he's just gonna let you do what you do and deal with the consequences. Basically, if you're gonna get like seriously hurt, he'll protect you. But if it's some shit like this, he's gonna let you deal with the consequences.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have any idea of the shit you just got yourself into, kid?
I love how when you're given any amount of power, you immediately become a corrupt cop.
Okay, it's only because it's a kid and I fucking hate children. They're
Kuno's just
awful.
gonna beat the shit
know.
out of you again.
He's clearly still in awe of himself.
I told you not to tempt such forces.
The annoyance in his voice is directed at you, not the
Now,
criminals.
how about we go and do something worth the public's time?
No, I'm stuck on this. I'm talking to the kid again. I want to beat his
Look,
fucking ass.
see? It's the fucking war pig! Try not to knock yourself out.
Yeah, no, 1.
You belittled yourself before the Kuno.
The Kuno.
Her voice is
Now
calm.
you must
Oh,
seek his forgiveness.
I will not do that. You're on my crime scene. I can't have uncooperative civilians here.
Whoa, whoa! What's this psycho shit? You're gonna pretend like nothing happened?
He's trying to forget it, Kuno. Don't let him forget it just like that.
Reminisce with Kuno. First, you try to fiddle this, then you punch yourself in the face. What was up with that?
Yeah, Kuno, what was that?
How are you gonna make Kuno forget that shit, huh?
I hate there's only 2 options. So
I think it might be more worthwhile to just investigate the body.
Doesn't have anything that can offer you. No, he's gonna ask for money. Yeah, it's a 2.
I think that's for drugs.
Why would a cop not
What
wearing
are you
pants?
doing?
Yeah, nothing, Lieutenant. I want to get into this.
Let's go over the body.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath. A cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
Mm-hmm.
And see, this one's a white check, so we can retry this.
I guess send it then. Yeah.
As you breathe in,
Holy shit.
the odor comes over you. It's a spell of the mind telling you to
17%
run,
chance.
and your stomach to wring itself empty. With your hands at your sides and your eyes squinting, you stand in it.
Step closer.
The man before you is naked, but for a pair of underpants and enameled boots. His skin is greenish, marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity. A fading web of tattoos covers his chest and shoulders. The cargo belt used to fasten him to the branch above appears industrial in strength.
Inspect the belt.
The hangman's knot is pulled tight by the weight of the corpse below. Yellow, hard-edged polyester cuts into his neck. Above, a sliding buckle ties the belt to the branch.
So I want to say, I really like the art style of this game because it's very like minimalist and helps save on performance. Because like, when you actually look at the models, they're not very detailed at all. Like Kim and Harry's models look like ass, but like it really works for the art style of the game because you can't really zoom in too close to them.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh my, there's something on the belt. A familiar word that speaks to the thirst within you.
Yeah, focus on that. What was that, a word?
Yeah.
Vermilion, in yellow letters, along the length of the twisting cargo belt. Only a deep longing for vermilion golden spirits lets you decipher the fading logo of the local brewery.
Yeah, get a drink. Let's go. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
No,
Have some
you
patience.
should not get a drink. You should perform an initial inspection of the victim's corpse. We are on the rope part.
Oh, what kind of rope is this?
Industrial strength. The kind used for tying cargo to lorries.
Like in a harbour?
Yes, it looks like they use whatever was on hand, paying no attention to not incriminating themselves.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
Actually, how the fuck did they get him up there?
strength. You just go up there, just tie the rope, then attach the body, don't you? Is
Oh, I guess yeah.
Yeah. I don't think I mean that would be obvious, wouldn't it? Option 1. So it's option 2 is sure wouldn't stay there.
It's not merely polyester. It's steel reinforced. See these lines? This is where the wires run. I see rabbits for more than 20 strands. This makes getting him down much more problematic than I had
Damn, so
assumed.
this is like a cargo strap.
Mm.
This isn't just like a regular rope.
Gotcha. Yeah, option 2 then, I guess. Oh, 3, sorry.
A noose is one of those things that's easier to use one way around. I think they lassoed the branch, then pulled on the belt, buckle closes. It's what I would do. Seems easier than climbing up there.
What you would do? Okay, Kim.
Kim doesn't fucking take shit. He just takes names. Yeah, 4.
The cadaver hangs from the cargo belt.
Yeah,
Limbs
that's just
limp
inspecting the belt. We
and
still have
torso
to
covered
have
in
a lot of other
tattoos.
shit
I
to
do the
inspect.
boots.
And I'm curious if your inland empire is high enough for
The material appears
something
to be
here.
ceramic. Its clean white stands in stark contrast to the decaying flesh above the knee. The man wore thick polymer socks, probably for padding. A fine array of interlocking plates covers
We're
them.
in like fucking fantasy boots.
Delicate and fragile. They
Yeah,
feel
it's-
alien to the world
When you see
around
the full
you,
picture, it's
out of place
it
somehow.
kind of is like a weird mix of like fantasy and like sci-fi looking armor. It's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Excuse me. Yeah, what kind of boots are these?
They're armor, no boots. Technically speaking, these are sabatons.
What kind of armor is this?
Ceramic plate. Zirconium dioxide, most likely. This is where the make would be.
Where?
Under the heel.
What
Fair
would you just
weather.
do like a one-word
Fair
line?
weather model T500 VE. I'm guessing that's vitreous enamel. This is advanced stuff.
Yeah, the material looks out of place here.
It is. It's expensive.
The lieutenant draws a line in the condensation on the ceramic with his index finger.
We've requested similar material for our tactical units for years now. The constabularies deemed it too costly. In that time, we've lost 6 men to semi-automatics.
How much are we talking about?
For a full set, About 4 years of wages.
Ka-ching, baby.
By catching, do you mean let's not log them as evidence? Let's steal them?
That is what ka-ching means, yes.
Mm-hmm. It means disciplinary hearing.
Alright, fucking knock.
You can't
Yeah,
get
pull the boot
boots.
off.
I'll say that.
This feels dangerous. Are you sure?
Yeah,
Okay.
grab the boot under your arm. Let's do it.
The stench fills your nostrils. As you push downward, an ominous creaking sound comes from above.
Stop!
Lieutenant's voice is sharp. He looks at you with the boot under your arm.
Pig's gonna pull his head off.
Brutal!
Lieutenant, you seem distressed. Why?
You're about to pull his head off.
Do it, homo!
Oh,
Do what?
Pull his head off. There's no point performing an autopsy if you do. We'll have compromised the coroner's case.
And the rocks haven't.
What are you trying to achieve anyway?
yeah, right.
Why are you hanging on to that boot?
I love option one because I'm not wearing pants.
That's pretty good.
Well, let me read the rest. This is advanced enemy technology. We don't take this. There may be clues inside the boot. They're expensive. It's like a boredom. Sorry.
And
Yeah,
okay.
option one because I'm just. I don't know. This dude's a piece of.
You do understand the boots are steeped in cadaverine odor, don't you?
So are my pants.
Got that in order. Yeah, so are my pants.
You have a point there, detective. You have a point. But
Are we actually
there's
convincing
no
him?
way you are getting them off. All the organic matter in his body has been flowing down into the boots for 7 days. They are fused to his feet now. Why do you think they are the only thing left on him?
I love how he's gone from like this is illegal to like you're just not getting those off, bro. Like he stopped trying to convince us not to, and he's just like you can't.
I
do it.
will corrupt
Sure,
him.
there's
This
a
is my
way to
plan
peel
now.
them off. But first, the body needs to be down. And second, it would probably be better if the lieutenant wasn't around.
Okay, so because you want to dedicate to that, we can accept this thought, and this becomes like a side quest for us of getting the boots.
Yeah, that one. I want the boots.
The anticipation makes you crack your fingers.
So now these are our quests.
Feels nice.
I hesitate to call them
Nice
quests because it's more
and
just like
cracky.
they're called tasks for a reason because it's just like going around like talking to people and finding shit. But these are everything we have so
Okay.
far.
Yeah, I'm getting the boots. Especially its cracky fingers. Feels nice and cracky. What's gonna happen to the boots then? Yeah, I mean we got a plan now, so it's, okay, got it.
Yeah. So we got to get the body down.
Processing
and
will take care
We'll get
of
to this
that.
at the end of the day.
With the
at the end of
situation in
day,
the morgue,
but,
it will
every
yield
night
nothing.
Tim will go into his
But
hotel
we
room,
must
and then
pick
we can
our
leave,
fights.
sneak out, and
Should
do
we
shit without
continue?
him.
Cool. The situation in the morgue will yield nothing, but we must pick our fights. Yes, what's boots? Should we continue? How could this man afford such expensive hardware?
That's for us to find out. My initial report on the area suggests he was a security guard for the harbor company, but that's just hearsay.
Yeah, these look pretty advanced for a security guard.
I agree. This equipment is way beyond what a guard can afford.
Well, and the rest of it.
The locals probably scavenged it. It would be odd if he had more on after 7 days.
Yeah, we are in kind of a poor area.
Mm.
We should keep a lookout for these pieces. The armor could yield information. Maybe he'll know something.
If you wear those pieces, it will help me protect your mortal coil.
Yeah, understood.
The sabatons dangle off the man's decaying form.
not-
So assuming we back up.
Ageless and synthetic. A small bell-like sound fills the air, like tapping on the side of a porcelain cup. Suddenly, your biceps coil up. Your elbow is sharp and cocked for a punch.
I have a feeling I know what
Yeah,
you're gonna do.
fucking punch it, yeah.
Your fist connects to the boot with the same ding. The sound does not appear to get louder.
Did you hear that? A click?
You know, like dice rolling.
This is a kinetic redistributor. It spreads the incoming energy horizontally from plate to plate. When the plates connect, there's a click. That's the sound you heard. See these lines?
Faint, organic lines cover the plates where they separate into smaller ones. These plates then divide into smaller plates until there are hundreds of them altogether. Like the scales of some ancient white monster, cracked and pearly. The cadaver slowly twists on the cargo belt, his torso covered in tattoos, and extremities blotched pink and blue.
The narrator's so
Yeah,
good.
it's, like fucking tickles my ears. It's like ASMR.
So I recommend we do this just because I want to see if you have a hide up Inland Empire.
I was genuinely going to do that because the tattoos, I assume, is going to be like something gang related. If that, I don't really know this story at all. So it's, yeah, you look him in the eye.
Well, that's part of the draw is you're not supposed to know any of this, and that's part of the draw of like you're like you want to figure out what's going on.
Yeah,
you know?
so look him in the eye.
His eyes are milky white and blind to the world, protruding comically from their sockets. There is no one home, just subaquatic terrors there. Dark brown hair grows on his head. His face is ready to explode from the organic processes inside. The death's head grin has passed. What remains is an unrecognizable mess.
I mean, tell me who you are, dead man.
The corpse
Ah, damn.
is dead silent. You have no idea why you just said that.
Fair enough.
If you pass that, you get to talk to him.
Who is he? He
So,
is male,
when a
40 to
white check
50,
gets locked-
with an
Oh.
athletic build.
When a white check like that gets locked, whenever we level up, and we can put a point into that skill and unlock that check again and try it again.
Look how he calls him an athletic
The
build. and
corpse
It's more
looks
like
right
mine,
through
really.
you as you distance yourself from its
You're
stench.
athletic.
Eyes
You
like
know,
a shark.
sumo's a sport.
Oh, fuck off. It's fucking mean, dude.
I'm sorry, I love
no,
you. You know that.
I'm kidding. It was funny. It was rude as hell. Yeah. I mean, yeah. It's 6. I want to save for like when we get out without him.
Yeah.
I'll figure it out then.
So we can just leave and explore more of the area because that's also like you know we have other tasks that we can go like look at while we try and find out more about the body.
True, but I want those boots. So
We're not gonna be able to get the boots till we get him down, and we just saying a little meta. We can't get him down just yet. We need to explore more before we get
Understood.
him down. Or actually,
Doesn't
wait.
mean I can't try.
If you ask him now, there's let me just for the sake of. Okay, if you do want to try getting the
Yes?
body down, it's it made it. I clicked the wrong thing. There we go.
The man before you is naked,
So we asked
but
this.
for a
I
pair
quick
of
saved just in
underpants and
case.
white
Oh.
boots.
All right, so
His skin is marbled with decaying veins and blotched by lividity.
yeah, we already heard this.
On his chest, a fading web
Yeah.
of tattoos.
Uh,
The cargo belt
guess
used
so. How do
to
we get
hang
down?
him from the tree looks reinforced.
Are you sure we
This is
finished
the one time we'll-
preliminary
we'll-
examination of the
actually no, I
cadaver?
think you can get out. Of
We
this
might
without
miss
going,
some
never
of these things once he's done.
I think we're good on the preliminary
yeah,
checks.
we've been thorough. Do you have a plan for getting him down?
The steel
we go on up.
reinforced belt presents
We'll do
a
that after this,
unique
conversation.
challenge. I brought chain cutters, but I don't see a good angle of approach to the
I'll
belt.
give you a boost.
The cadaver is a good 1.2 meters up. Neither one of us can reach the belt without assistance. And even if we do, there's the question of cutting it.
Option 4 is funny, but harder. No. Saw the branch. Yeah.
Climb up there and saw the branch?
Yeah.
I don't trust that ladder. The assailants didn't use it. It's rotten and less sturdy than it looks. And I don't see another good way up there. Honestly, I prefer a non-acrobatic solution to this.
Why?
Clown cops climb tree, fall down. Enraged cop assaults children after falling from tree.
Sounds like a plan.
Cretin Cup, they like that word, sows the branch he's sitting on, literally. Local children report corpse mutilation.
Fuck yeah, climb that shit, monkeys.
See, you're only making them do those things less.
Yeah, I don't want to do it now.
The first rational thing
Yeah.
he said.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, so we're not gonna. Yeah.
What I'm proposing is, we save acrobatic tricks as the last resort.
It's so interesting because I haven't seen a
after
lot
we've
of this
tried
dialogue because it
everything
really
else.
shows like, every person plays this game differently and gets a different experience.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Oh, these have got to be the most fucking boring mulkapats I've ever seen.
It may
Should probably just call us like a horrible slur.
probably. We could shoot him down.
Yeah, bang bang time, pig, shoot his
Yeah,
head
I
off.
might conventionally miss. Or conveniently, sorry. How?
I think the belt would probably be more
Yeah,
likely.
shoot the belt.
But the branch is too
The
thick.
bullet will break it.
It absolutely will not, officer. That's not how physics work. It will maybe cut one thread loose.
Then we use more bullets.
Yeah, now we're talking.
Yeah.
Entertain the Kuno
Well,
with
no, I don't
some
want to
shit.
fucking do
They'll
it.
miss. The pigs will miss Kuno.
Just try and convince
I
Kim
was
to do
reading
it.
the rest. Yeah, 1. Convince him.
I'll blow his head off.
Do it.
Take it. Take
Don't
the
do it.
shot.
Yeah, take the shot. Kuno wants some of that shit.
Silence. With his elbow sharp, the lieutenant unzips his jacket and produces a lightweight firearm. He drops a paper cartridge in the barrel, separates the scouring stick, and gives the cartridge 5 tucks.
All right.
He then steps back and assumes the fellow's desk position, taking aim. The corner of his eye twitches. His finger is on the trigger.
He does it, partner.
He's gonna fucking miss.
The kid's voice is drowned in a shrill blast that echoes off the walls of the surrounding tenements. A cloud of smoke slowly parts in the air as the lieutenant steps back and says to himself,
God damn it.
Fucking idiot. Mulkapat asshole.
Kuno could have hit it easy, but then Kuno's not fucking handicapped, is he?
Jesus.
It's okay, man.
Kuno's sorry too. Kuno feels sorry for the Beano Cloud.
That's an in-universe slur.
I want to fucking kill these children. I hate them.
The lieutenant doesn't say a word, just looks at the gun in his hand.
Try again.
Can you just yell at Kim?
No, we are lucky as it is. We didn't break anything, and the victim remains uncompromised.
He looks around at the windows overlooking the yard.
Any more mistakes could put us in an unfortunate position with the locals. We have eyes on us. I didn't do us any favors with that.
Get your shit together.
Remain collegial, officer. It was an honest mistake. And
Why
I
would
will
you
not
be
repeat
mean
it.
to
I don't
Kim?
want to. It was just the only option that wasn't just ending this.
So his relationship does get tracked, like depending on how you respond to him, and like he'll react to you differently depending on if he likes you or not.
Okay. Yeah, let's conclude.
I have to say, it's beginning to look unlikely we can get him down
Try it
without
ourselves?
assistance.
Yeah, I'll try and shoot down myself.
It's bad as it is, us shooting firearms like punks here. Go ahead, I'm not stopping you. Just don't hit the
At least
victim.
you're going for this.
They only have one gun.
Yeah, but we got 5
Oops.
bullets, so we only need 3 for the body.
I like how that hasn't sunken in on you. We don't have our badge or our gun.
No, it sounded good. I'm just chilling with this dude
This
now.
is the sorriest pair of pigs Kuno's
Hey,
ever
if I get him
seen.
down at 1, I got 3 more to
Officer,
fuck with these guys.
Why do we only have one gun?
Even Kim is like, yeah, wait a minute.
Yeah, let me. Sometimes I didn't have my badge for uniform with me when I woke up. Didn't have my gun either.
Well, we haven't told him the truth about the badge yet, so.
Say nothing for now.
The lieutenant follows suit. He finishes loading the gun in silence, then hands it
Take the
to
gun.
you.
Yeah, take it, you fucking banana poika. Take it and
Jesus.
shoot yourself in the mouth.
Feel the weight. Just like get a feel for it.
The cold piece of bakelite and gunmetal is surprisingly
Doing stuff like that is a
light.
good idea because that
Your
usually will
fingers
give you
fit
like
right
pluses
through
to your
the guard,
eventual check.
instinctively resting on the trigger.
The fuck are you waiting for, Kuno?
Can I
Tell him
shoot
to
this
shoot
kid?
himself in the mouth.
You can, but it's a game over. You can shoot her, but it's a game over.
Kuno is silent. Aggression gathers in the air. The trigger feels delicate and ready to
Kuno
break
S.
under your
When
finger.
you go to shoot down the body, you can shoot her, but it's a game over.
Yeah.
The buckle comes into focus in your sights. You stand with your feet planted firmly in the ground and your left hand supporting your gun arm.
Why don't you just shoot yourself in your mouth? At least you won't miss.
Probably close an eye.
Point the gun at the kid.
Do it! Set me free!
Well, now she wants you to shoot her.
Pull the trigger.
You feel as though it would be dangerous to set this creature free.
Good thing I saved before we
Don't.
started this conversation.
Do it!
It's a legendary composure check.
What are the other options?
Point the gun at the belt or fuck you, little shit.
Yeah, that one.
Put it right here, Mulka! Right here!
We lost. We got a -1 because we hesitated.
Okay. How long would it take to get back to this point on a game over?
We were in this conversation for like 10
Alright,
minutes.
point the gun at the belt then.
Intense shit, Copper.
Fucker waved his gun! It wasn't intense, it was pathetic!
Damn it, we got a -1 because we responded to the provocation.
5 is interesting, but I did. Oh, God, do we reload the save? Let's just see what happens.
I mean, let's.
No, not that. Point the gun at Kim.
Oh, give it back to him.
Oh, give the. I read give as point for some reason.
No,
Okay.
no. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Try it. Whatever. Didn't work.
Oh shit, we shot him.
A plume of smoke erupts from the barrel. Your hand goes numb from the explosion. With your ears still ringing, you lower the weapon to see what happened.
Nice, we
You
shot him in the
missed
stomach.
the belt, but hit the
Chest.
corpse straight in the chest. Bits of ribcage protrude from the skin. No blood, only a murky sludge dripping down his belly. The sudden stink makes your eyes water.
Oh my god, he's gonna fucking cry! I knew it! What a mulka!
Start crying. Actually, we're already on one more out. That'll probably give us a more out F. If we start
I
crying.
think that's really funny, honestly.
It feels dry. Nothing comes out of you as you stretch and bend your face into a crying shape. You're too furious to cry, apparently.
Try really hard to cry.
The lieutenant watches you jerk some tears, your shoulders shaking and your eyes dry. The gun begins to slip from your fingers.
We're awful. We're an awful cop. Oh, more out F.
Despair creeps into you, getting fat on your weakness.
Hmm.
Whatever noble intentions you once had as a police officer, it's eating them all up now.
Alright.
You're still coming up with sentences. That's a step up from total annihilation, right?
This is run out of shits to give. The corpse saying the truth and quitting. Fuck you. Wasted my life protecting humans. I don't deserve it. Done. Wish I was fucking dead. Fuck you. I mean, 4 just seems like an immediate game over, so let's just do that and reload the save.
Yeah, I think all of these are game overs. It's
He
just the
watches
context
you
of it.
melt down stoically from behind the lenses of his glasses. Nothing you can say would make you feel any better now. Cop gives up the detective genre for social realism. Another police officer resigned from the RCM following a nervous breakdown. He now lives under a bridge, drinking and occasionally throwing excrement at passers-by,
As you
shouting, "I never loved that woman." When asked to comment, former colleagues objected to the theory that his psychological disintegration was precipitated by his wife leaving him. It's because the Furrows lost that match, said Captain Ptolemy Price, once the man's superior officer. It's because he couldn't get a big gun from acquisitions, and anyway, police work really burns you out after a while, Satellite Officer Jean-Vic Mayer, the deranged former cop's partner, commented. Sergeant Mac Torson, another former colleague, did not propose any theories, merely saying, whatever happened to him wasn't about birds. He got fucked, that's all.